Alright, here's the Hunter Mayfair ceiling fan that I got at Fanimation. It's a 52-watt ceiling fan in bright brass, and I bought it from Tommy, aka the Ceiling Fan Page, but it was delivered to me to Fanimation by Metal Pete, the Metal Fan, aka Metal Pete. And I'm showing it with the Spotlight kit with the Walnut side. I just finished showing it with the Walnut side without the light kit. I'm going to show it like this for tonight, and then tomorrow I'm going to be showing it with the Oak side with and without the Spotlight kit. And honestly, I really think this. I'm actually really digging this fan with the Spotlight kit. I think it fits the fan perfectly. I want this actually. I'm thinking about putting this up in the living room instead of like this. I'm thinking about putting this one up in the living room as the next living room fan instead of the Infinity. Reason is I feel like this matches the Passport 2 a lot better. So like even though they're not exactly the same, the only difference is really the side vents, and that's practically it. The vents are just a tiny bit thinner since the Passport 2 is a bit newer. It's a newer version of Passport 2 before they discontinued it. But I'm thinking about putting this in the living room next. I don't know when, but just seeing how it is now, this is definitely going to be the next living room fan. I really do like it a lot. It looks very nice, and it will just match. It will just be a better match. I like the low profile there, but this will definitely look better. But I'm not. I really do like the low profile where it is right now, so I'm not going to be taking that out anytime soon. Maybe like around May of next year, I'll put this up. Who knows? But it's a possibility. But yeah, this fan looks. I really like how low this follow kit goes with the walnut blades on this fan. Really looks very sharp. I like it a lot. Yeah, I did want to do this for the Passport 2, but I feel like since it has a Philby side vents and it's in bright browns, I figured it might as well just put it with the Squirrel's Globe. So yeah, I did see some white G event fans with Spotlight kits, like the one that's at the car wash. So that's why I put the white Passport 2 in my bedroom with Spotlight kit. And also, it was my bedroom, but I didn't. I actually like it better with dimmer lighting. The kitchen needs more lighting, so that's why I'm not putting a Spotlight kit on that one there. But plus my mom, I already know my mom would yell at me for doing it. So although the beveled glass light kit that I got that's by Hunter could also go in the kitchen as well, depending on how much lighting it gives. If it gives off a good amount of lighting, I actually might put that one there next. But I'm gonna see what happens. But I'm back to this fan. I got this from Tommy. Along with the white Sierra and the Verde Sierra. I paid for them ahead of time, well, except for the white one. He got them, then I actually bought it from him. Since I was supposed to be getting the second one for him, but he ended up selling it to somebody else. But he still had the white one that I got, the first white one that he got, so I bought that one from him instead. And yeah, this what happened was I didn't get we didn't want to have him shipped since he was so close to Fanimation compared to me, so we could have. It would have been easier just to have him be delivered to Fanimation and then have Mark Wilson bring him back. But yeah, since the summer tour didn't go as well, the summer Fanimation tour, he didn't get to go there, and also Metal Pete wasn't able to bring him there since he was riding in somebody else's car. But this time Metal Pete actually rode his own car to Fanimation, so he was able to bring him. But yeah, I absolutely love this fan with the Spotlight kit. It does remind me a lot of the that studio series at that seafood place with the beat up blades, and I do have some unfortunate news about that fan. It was taken down and replaced with a brushed nickel Hampton Bay Lyndhurst. And I do wish I could have saved it, but at the same time, I can understand why they took the fan down because it was in very bad shape. One of the spotlights was missing. The blades were starting to peel badly since they were gloss blades. And it just didn't look nice for the restaurant. I can understand why. I kind of think they should just put an antique brass one since it would have matched. It looks too modern than one that they have now. But yeah, it looks. I don't know. And I do understand. I'm actually surprised they replaced it now and not like 10 years ago because it was in such bad shape 10 years ago as well. In fact, it's always been in bad shape like that. The only time I remember it being in a bit better shape was when it had all four spotlights. But yeah, they definitely threw that fan out, but they're so common, so yeah. But there's the Evergo that at the Chinese restaurant is also gone as well. So that is some other sad news. They replaced it with some newer hunter. I forget the name, but I do need to do a video of those next year. I just didn't have the time to do it since I've been so busy, and also my bike was broken, so I couldn't ride down there as often. But yeah. So let me go ahead and show this with the light. And these two in the front are actually from the low profile. The other spare light bulbs, I only have 2 of them up here that are working. One of them burnt out, and the rest of them are actually in the basement right now. To show 2 of the lights. And I put those 2. The ones in the back are a bit bigger, so that's why I have those 2 in the back, so you can actually see them from here. Because if you have it like this, you can only see the front one. I'm going to show you. When I test the fan, I'm not going to show it like that. I'm just showing it like this now, just so you guys can see how it is. Yeah, I really do like this fan a lot. I actually would like to put this in the kitchen instead of the spotlight, but I don't know. I probably would just have to put this. The only thing is, I'll just put the spotlight on the passport 2 in the kitchen just to see if my mom likes that one more. If she likes the spotlight on it more or not, lighting wise. But yeah, let me go ahead and start off on no. And again, I don't need any tape on it since it goes in the center. It's an older Hunter. They have those little gaps in between the bottom, those like little vents on the bottom of the motor to air. I know they have like some sort of vents on the top, but they have like those little bottom vents later on throughout the 90s. Although I do like this one, I think this would be a better match for the kitchen. Like if I was to put this one in the kitchen, it would match better with the low profile due to the vents that it has. Who knows? I did think about putting this one with me, but now I'm thinking about it, I do like the low profile more because it's. I always like having I've always wanted a 4-bladed fan in the living room with 4 lights as a kid, so that's kind of like my dream childhood fan, honestly. But, yeah. Well, my dream living room fan as a kid. So this one, I wouldn't mind this. I don't want to have to put a white low profile in my bedroom because it is strong enough for my room, but I'd rather have like something like that out front. But who knows what happens. I just don't want to change up the fans so much because the wiring here is actually a bit older. It's I think it's cloth wiring, or it might just be old insulated wiring. I don't think it's cloth wiring, to be honest. It is old wiring, but it's not in bad shape. It's actually in pretty good shape compared to the old place. So I wouldn't mind changing out the fans here every now and then, but I don't want to do it as often like someone that I know who actually sold me this fan. But yeah. It does have a good low speed to it. But yeah, I just love how this fan looks with the spotlight kit and the Walnut blades. I actually like it a lot more than I thought it would. I know the white Passport 2 with the spotlight kit with the washer blades looked really nice. And I've always wanted to see how a brass generic Hunter fan with a spotlight kit would look with the Walnut blades. So I am glad to actually finally see how it looks. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start with the light. So yeah, this is definitely one of my older Hunter fans. The oldest one that I have is the original, which is from 1990. And this and the Comfort Breeze are the second oldest ones. And then the White Coastal Breeze, and from so on and so forth. Now to move it up to medium. So that was my hair actually going in front of the camera lens. Yeah, it's getting long, the hair, but I'm not cutting it anytime soon. I actually like it a lot better long and shorter. It kind of does cover my left or my right eye. Well, for me, it's It's the left eye that I look out of, but if you're looking at me in front, it's actually the right eye. Well, basically, but yeah, it covers that eye. It's a weaker one. So I have a lazy eye, but it's not too bad. But I just cover it with my hair, so I don't have to put too much pressure on it. I haven't really been covering it as much. I kind of just have it so I can see out of both of them now. But yeah. Yeah, I'm honestly tempted to actually put this in the kitchen instead of the living room, just because it would match better. It would just be such a pain to put this one up, especially with that medallion there, though. That's the only reason why I don't want to take down that passport too. The only thing I would actually put there, I wouldn't have a problem putting up in the passport 2's place is the low profile, but I actually want to keep that as the living room fan. Or at least keep it in that. I don't know, I just like to file up the low profile in the living room. I don't care if I put anything else in the kitchen, but I think it's the kitchen's the one that has to mess up the ceiling, so I do need a medallion there. Because then there's like a huge hole in the ceiling. You guys didn't see that on the camera, but back when the chest ider was up in place, basically the chest ider's housing was actually covering up a huge hole in the ceiling, and it just had like like a 2x4 holding the mounting bracket. That's kind of also the other reason why when the Passport 2 is on, when it wobbles, it kind of makes a squeaky sound a bit. It's completely tight, and I did I know it's not that it's moving, it's the actual box that moves because it's on a 2x4, but it's not going to fall down. I got to when we put it up, made sure that it was secured. Okay, let me go ahead and shut off the light while it's on medium. I don't want to start over a video just when my hair is in the way, but I'm not going to start over since I'm already halfway through the video. Yeah, this fan definitely looks very neat with the spark kit. Yeah, in fact, I might just put this in the living room just in case I get the low profile, just get the low profile break just like I am with the Passport 2. I do plan to install the Passport 2 someday in the future. I don't know if it's going to be here or what if I get my own place, but just to give it a break. Shut off the light. Let me go ahead and move it up to high. There we go. Yeah, and if this one was to go into the living room and swap out the Passport 2, I would actually be using this spotlight on it. 'Cause I think the spotlight looks a lot better on it than the other one. Since I think the bullet spotlight kit looks better for a fan that doesn't look too dated. This one looks more dated than the low profile in my opinion. So I feel like the bullet one looks better like on an Infinity, like a low profile 2, and stuff like that. Yeah, it moves a good amount of air on high. It actually does move a bit more air than the low profile, so that will be a plus if I was to put this in the living room. I think I'll probably do that and just move the low profile in the kitchen. Although I would have to, I probably have to put the Schoolhouse Gold in the low profile, and I'm not really a big fan of low profile of Schoolhouse Gold. I actually like more spotlight kits. I think that makes it look more unique. Who knows? If I might be able to put it up the spotlight. My mom just usually uses the well, she doesn't. It'll be 4 lights. It'll be different, but it'll be 4 lights at least. So who knows? We'll see what happens. if I was to do that, I definitely wouldn't swap them out ever again, actually, until we move out of here, because that would be installed. I'd probably keep the same forever. Cause I really don't want to swap out the fans too often. Like, again, a certain someone. Yeah. I'm bringing up close so you guys can hear the air movement. I'll ask my mom tomorrow to see what she thinks about it. I'll put this in the corner for tonight so I can flip over to Blaze tomorrow and ask what she thinks. Alright, I'm going to start it off. I'm going to do a spin down. And then I'll put it on reverse. Yeah, I do think this actually will probably be the next Weffingham fan, to be honest. I'd rather not. If I do take down the password, sure, to either put the low profile up in this place or the I would put the Four Seasons 3 hugger in this place, but I would have to have both of them with the oak ways, and I would need another spotlight kit, and I wouldn't be using this one because I think it would. I'd rather put a generic hooking spotlight kit, not a hunter one, because it will look a bit strange on it. Yep, I'm really getting tired. Stuff here. Like, I definitely love this combo on this fan spotlight kit on it. In fact, if the password 2 was in the Weffingham instead of the low profile, I would actually have a spotlight kit as well. I just like spotlight kits for Weffinghams. I don't like the Weffingham to be too bright, and also if I need more lighting, I just use the corner lamp, which is the one I'm actually using. I actually have it over here right now, which is actually this cord that I'm moving right now that's actually connected to it. Get more lighting for the videos, right? It stopped, so let me go ahead and start it off on reverse. Starting with flow. Oops, it actually disconnected it when I moved it. Oops, the white wire came undone. Let me reconnect that. There we go. Yeah, note to yourself, don't move the cord again. Especially when I'm testing fans. At least it was off already when I did that. Let me go ahead and show it. I'm not going to show it, I'll just show it to wait for like a very quick second. I'll need to be, so I don't show the fan, it's not long on reverse anyways. Shut it off. Shut off the light, that is. Now for medium. Again, it does move good air on medium. Alright, I'm gonna shut it off and put it on high while it's on reverse. There we go. So I got half of the fans out of the way that I need to record. I just need to do the other three. Well, at least I got them revealed to you. I'll just show this one tomorrow. But oak side, so I'll be close to halfway being done. Okay, set it off. And that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more videos to come.